Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's a pleasure to do another reading for you guys today. Our pick a card topic today is going to be a solution to a problem. So tune in. Feel free to choose one or more of the following piles. The timestamps will be in the description down below. If you resonate with this reading, please do like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into our reading. Pile 1, you have chosen the Judgment card. So it seems to me that there is a decision that needs to be made for this group. And you might be afraid that you might make the wrong decision. If you do make the right decision, this will offer the solution to your problem. That's what I'm getting for pile 1. Can you please tell me, spirits, what is pile 1's problem? First of all, what is pile 1's problem? I feel, guys, if you chose this pile, the problem that you have is in relationship to a connection with someone. This could be a love connection, but could also be a partnership. For most of you, and because I'm picking up on cups, there's more cups than anything else in this reading. This might be a decision when it comes to walk away from someone or a partnership, as I said before. But this connection to this person, it feels to me that it ticked many boxes, okay? You ticked many boxes, and this might be why you feel undecided which path you should take. Now, you want to be victorious, you want to do the right thing, you want to bring a sense of balance to this situation. I feel that if you decide to leave, there's a risk that this person will not stay in your life. So it's almost as if, and with the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Cups is content. But with the 8 of Cups leaving, it tells me that your problem might be connected to security in relationships. So let's say that you might be considering leaving a situation that is not that bad, but it also does not fully fulfill you emotionally. But you are afraid that if you leave, this is going to create some imbalance in your life, that maybe this is going to be quite hurtful to the person that's going to be receiving the message. So your problem is that I feel that you have decided that this is not the way. But there is a side of you that feels really conflicted, because at the end of the day, the situation is not that bad enough. So I hope this makes sense. What is the solution to this problem? What is the solution to this problem? We have the 5 of Cups. We have the 4 of Swords. And we have the 7 of Cups. I feel the advice, okay, for this pile, or the solution to this problem, has to do with you really being able to experience the grief and take a break. There are things that you have observed in this connection or in this partnership that you know that you cannot ignore. And some of the things might have been positive, but some of the things might also have been negative. And I'm feeling that for this pile is the case of you've seen too much and you cannot unseen it. So the solution would be to fully experience the letting go and the grief. And once you are able to live your feelings fully, to experience your feelings fully, you will not have to go through this lesson again. So again, the solution would be for you guys to sit with your feelings and allow your body to experience them, and then release them and take a break, because this is going to be emotionally taxing, perhaps. So I feel like you guys already know what you need to do, and that inner conflict is stopping you from moving forward, and therefore this has arrived you to a place of stagnation and the place of a problem. So take that as resonates, pile 1. And feel free to let me know in the comments how this has resonated for you. I'd love to hear from you. So take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, pile number 1. Pile 2, you have chosen the Law of Attraction Tarot, and your card is the Death card. Wow. I feel you guys. I'm so sorry about the noise in the background, guys. I've allocated time for your reading, and I don't know why, but lately every time I allocate time for the readings, it turns out there's something is happening in the background. So hopefully the sound will ease a little bit. But I was saying that, guys, with this card, I feel like you had to process a lot. Some of you might be going through some painful moments currently. And rest assured that this is temporary, because there's definitely a transformation happening in the background for you guys. Okay, pile 2. Let's have a look at, first of all, what is the problem that you have been dealing with. Oh, wow. We have another relationship problem, and you may want to check pile 1 as well, because it's a funny thing, when I was reading for pile 1, I did feel that might be a connection with pile 2, and you might have felt drawn to both piles. Okay. I feel like this problem has to do with a disagreement within the family. Okay. And maybe people not seeing eye to eye. This could also be in a connection with someone in a relationship, in a romantic relationship, in regards to your home life, okay? Or there's a family situation or a home life that is connecting here with your reading. Can you please tell me more about the problem that pile 2 is facing currently? Maybe there have been talks about leaving the situation. Maybe there is a third party involved, but there's a decision that needs to happen here. For example, do we move forward? Do we move in together? Do we build at home, or do we go our separate ways? In some of the narratives that I'm picking up here, and for some of you guys, it's possible that there is another person involved, and you might need to make a decision between 2 people. So this might be the problem. Definitely connecting with a romantic connection. I think at the end of the day, you are aiming to have a peaceful environment, whether you're single or whether you're going to be with someone in a connection or raising up a family. And you feel that it could also mean, by the way, guys, that this decision, it might be, do you stay with someone even though you might want different things for your future? For example, some of you might want to have children, or they want to have children, and you have to make some decisions when it comes to your future achievements. Okay? If this is resonating for you, and if you feel like this is connecting to your problem, let's see what the solution for you guys would be. So the cards, pile number 2, they are advising you to really look into your heart, okay, and to make a balance, so to ponder what are the pros and cons and who benefits from this decision. For example, is everybody in this situation going to be benefiting from the decision that is going to be made? So there is definitely a sense of justice here, a fairness, and you might be a very fair person. You might be sometimes too nice for your own good. And you might feel like in the past you may have betrayed yourself, your own desires in order to keep a situation together. So what the cards are saying is that the solution to the problem lies within your heart. Because when you make the decision, you have to, yes, be fair, but you also need to do what is right for you. So the conflict here I'm picking up that for most of you is, how do I find the balance between doing what I want and what is right, or what is good for both? And I feel the solution is going to be found when you connect with your own soul, and your answers will be there. And in this case, I feel like this might be an opportunity for you guys to choose for yourself and to be independent in your decision making. I'm also picking up on some codependence here, maybe from the past, some unhealthy attachment that you might have to this person. And with you having picked the death card, it tells me that you've already started this change. You've already started this transformation. And the way that you're heading, you're going to fulfill your own desire. Okay? So I hope this was useful, guys. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is written down below. And if this reading resonated with you guys, please do like and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you again next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 3. You have chosen the Lightseer's Tarot, and your card is the 8 of Swords. So, you know what I am feeling? I'm feeling that the situation might not be as bad as it feels right now, okay? And I feel like internally, you might feel quite pressured to, whether that is to make a decision or to move into a certain direction. I feel, guys, that you are giving that pressure to yourselves. And you can see that this lady in the image, you see that the robes and the birds, they are only in the reflection, but they aren't in the actual material world. So it tells me that you guys might be suffering with internal conflict that it's not actually fully materializing. So is what they call the self-imprisonment. Right, guys, let's first of all shuffle your cards. Okay, what is piles 3 problem? What is piles 3 problem? I feel this pile's problem has to do with work and finances. We have 2 cards of Pentacles, 1 card of Wands. This is telling me that this is about your career or your career purpose. I'm also feeling that some of you might be investing, or this might be about some financial assets, okay, or investments, or a decision when it comes to growing your money. Maybe this is to get a better situation at work. But this problem had to do with finances, okay? I know this is very specific, but I feel that for some of you, you might be afraid that someone is coming and stealing something from you. This could be a job role or a situation, a position that you might be wanting to get. This could be a promotion. And so this problem is about timing with your finances as well. Okay, if this is not resonating for you guys, feel free to pick another pile. And if it is resonating with you and if you'd like a personal reading, my information is written down below. So let's see, like, can you please tell me, Spirit, please tell me more about So yes, guys, this could be a problem that might lead to legal problems. This is not going to be for everyone, so please do take everything that is said in this reading with a pinch of salt. But I feel that this could be a conflict at work. This could be a conflict in a partnership. And you might be afraid, or you might have actually been treated unfairly. You might have been fired, or you might have been let go of, or you're worried that something is not going to really work as you want it. Can you please tell me more about this Five of Pentacles? It's also possible that you are questioning if you're working for a company or a group, or even if you're self-employed, you might be looking ahead for different alternative paths, and you are consulting more with your intuition, consulting more internally with what is that makes sense for you when it comes to your life purpose. So the question could be here, the problem could be that you are unsure you want to continue, for example, working in the same way or for the same person or the same company. And you are having some serious doubts on how do I go from working for a company or building or a society, or I don't know, I'm getting vibes here of working for different people. How do I go from that to doing my own thing? And some of you might even have considered changing jobs altogether, not just the workplace. So if you're resonating with these guys, this reading is going to be for you. And let's ask, what is the solution to your problem, pile 3? What is the solution to pile 3 problem? So feeling that, guys, for you, the solution to this problem, it would be to take a step back. And you are going to have to make a decision, I feel, based on either you're going to be choosing the reasoning or you're going to be choosing the heart. And you might be the type of person that has been very comfortable for a long time choosing with their reasoning, choosing with their intellect. And you might even have come from a background where you might have felt hurt or betrayed. You might have had a difficult upbringing. And it might be difficult for you to sometimes fully connect with your emotions. But I feel the solution to the problem is to really, in order to take a step into the unknown, you need to take a step back and fully reflect on this. What is important to you versus what is important to the society? So the solution here is to consult with your soul and really think, do I want to go in a new direction because it's what makes sense intellectually? Or do I want to sacrifice? Do I want to sacrifice the financial stability in order to feel more emotionally fulfilled? And this is a very valid question, and it might be difficult to find a solution for that. But the only thing you can do is to take a step back and spend some time in solitude. Okay, maybe remove yourself if you can. Remove yourself to this company or this situation, and you'll be able to see things more clearly, because you are coming from a place of fear of getting hurt, probably financially. Okay, but this is something that needs resolve. It cannot continue like this. I feel like you have been struggling with this for a while. You're really feeling stuck. You feel that you're imprisoning yourself. So the solution to the problem is you need to take a step back and realize what is the most important thing for you right now, and then take small steps. That could be a new beginning. That could be a communication saying that you want to leave the company behind. You want to try something new. You might already have made this decision. You might be feeling a little bit trapped right now, not really sure how to move things forward. So if you're there, rest assured that this is temporary. I think a solution could be, guys, to get your ideas at work and think, how can I go forward? Perhaps that's going to be a work offer here, or some idea that you have been having of something new in terms of work. That might be a new direction in which you want to go. And I feel like it would be good for you to have some conversations to ground those thoughts and speak to some influential people in order to give you the confidence to move on from this potentially painful ending. And also, don't think that just because you've built up quite a lot in your past, this is good enough for you to stay. Sometimes you need to walk away, and remember, the Eight of Cups is walking away from a lot of cups that seem to be aligned. But you see that there's one cup, maybe this is something missing. And that one thing made for this guy in the card to have to leave, even though there was a lot of things that were lining up. There was a lot of fulfillment already that this guy had to leave behind. So if you can see this past experience as something that was instrumental to your future and made you the person with the skills that you have today, it might be a little bit easier to let go. All right, guys, this was your reading. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is written down below. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. I look forward reading for you again soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 4. You have chosen the After Tarot, and your card is the Queen of Cups. I'm getting, guys, that for some of you, you might be in a little bit of a turmoil. You might be overcoming a period of turmoil, and you might feel a little bit vulnerable at the heart space. I'm also hearing some of you could have struggled with your mental health recently. And it could be that the problem is not really knowing how to support yourselves properly. Let me shuffle your cards first. Pile 4, what is Pile's 4 problem, please? Pile 4, you suffer from low self-esteem sometimes, don't you? Okay. But I also feel that you do have your glimpses of faith, your moments of faith on the self. And those moments help you generate new energy, okay? And they help you get out of that negative cycle. So I feel, guys, that you might have had to endure with a lot of disappointments when it comes to love in your past. It's also possible that you feel you're not good enough, not receiving enough, not receiving as much as you put out there. And I feel this mindset has been perhaps affecting your mental health more than you know. So what I would say, guys, is that your problem has to do with, generally, I feel, is to feel that life's not good enough or that you are not good enough. And this creates a cycle of mental stability, of feeling inferior, and this is actually very unfair to yourself. If this reading starts to be triggering at any moment, please look after yourselves. You don't have to watch the rest. Now, if you feel that this is making sense and if you want to continue watching, still be mindful to yourself. Can you please tell me more about this situation for Pile 4? So your inner strength is asking you to, or is saying that you are holding too many worries at once. You are carrying too many responsibilities and you're holding on to maybe some perfectionism, maybe there's some impatience as well. And it's easy for you to feel overwhelmed. You might be a highly sensitive person and you might also take things personally, very, very deeply, okay? I also feel like you sometimes might think or have felt at some point that you are taken for a fool. And you recently might have started to be more communicative about your feelings. And this is very good. You're getting the Queen of Cups twice, guys, okay? I feel like this period is an opportunity for you to connect more with your heart space in order to be more compassionate with yourself. You're being really, really hard on yourself. And I feel this problem might be just a general feeling of a lack of progress. So it would be good, it would be helping you to fix this problem. Okay, the solution would be for you to start being more human with yourself and to have more compassion. And it's good that you're honest with yourself, but don't do it like you are your worst enemy, okay? Be careful with the words that you're telling yourself. You might be quite negative, and this is kind of creating a division within your own being, is creating a division between who you really are and who you should be. And this gap, I feel like you're being really, really hard on yourself because I feel like you know your purpose. You might have in the past maybe felt like you don't have enough opportunities coming your way. The pentacles are turning away from the King of Wands. And you might feel like everybody else deserves their happiness and deserves their happy ending. But you're asking yourself, why do I keep on being stabbed in the back or feeling hurt or feeling let down whilst everybody else is happy? I feel like it's great that you are in contact with your feelings, but your heart is saying the only solution to this problem is you starting to be more compassionate with yourself and maybe to have some therapy and counseling in order for you to have someone listening to you and validating your feelings and creating a safe platform for you to grieve. I'm also feeling that there is some repressed grief, and this has maybe turned into resentment, and then this has kind of blocked you at the heart space, and including has blocked opportunities from coming into your life. So I would say, Pile 4, that There's a need here to be kinder to yourself and to celebrate yourself more often, celebrate your small achievements more often, and get out of so much negativity. So whatever helps you to get out of this negative space and becoming kinder to yourself and others as well. I'm hearing, guys, this would be the solution to your problem. If you would like to have a personal reading, my information is written down below. I hope this reading was helpful to you guys. And please take care of yourselves. Do like and subscribe if you found this reading was helpful. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next reading. Bye.